Have you ever heard the old adage, it's a lot easier to keep an existing client than it is to go out and to find a new client? Well, if that's the case, then what are you doing to get closer to your most valued clients than you've ever been before? What are you doing to keep those clients, to grow those clients? That's what I'd be interested to talk to you about. Hi, I'm Leo Pusateri, President and founder of Pusateri Consulting and Training, a boutique sales consulting and training firm headquartered here in beautiful Buffalo, New York. I'm here at our corporate headquarters today, and I wanted to introduce to you a new program, an experience that we've launched called the Relationship Timeout. It's an interesting program of client introspection, helping you to get closer to your most valued clients than you've ever been before. It's a process or a process of calling a time out. And it's based on 4 timeouts. The first timeout asks you this question: how well do you really know your clients? I mean, think about this. How well do you really know your clients? It's a series of questions and getting you closer and evaluating the assets that you manage or some of the other financial services or solutions that you've put in place for some of these folks. How well do you really know them through a series of questions and some activities? Really will get you started. Second timeout is all about, do you really know how they feel about you? I'm a big believer that business is first a meeting of the hearts, and then business becomes a meeting of the minds. So making emotional connections is critical, highly, highly important. Think about these 7 questions that we framed as part of this experience. And we coach and teach entrepreneurs to ask these questions. They may start off by phone, but eventually this goes face to face, eyeball to eyeball, where I believe the best emotional connection opportunity exists. First question: why did you even hire us? Or you've been a client of ours for the last 5 or 10 years. What puts you over the edge to entrust your wealth planning to myself or my team? Second question: how would you describe what it is that we really do for you? Third question: what do you value the most about our partnership? Fourth question: what's the real value in your terms, in terms of what we provided, the impact, the measurement since we started to work with you on your investment, financial planning, wealth planning? Fifth question is all about sensitivity. Again, emotional. What is it that I need to do to be more sensitive? Anything that might be going on to you personally, professionally, that could be impacting your wealth planning. Sixth question is all about how are we doing? What can we do to get better? The old expression of Kaizen, continuous improvement. Looking inward in terms of providing a world-class experience. And lastly, last question is fast forwarding the clock. What can we do if we had a time clock going forward the next 3 to 5 to 10 years? How would you be measuring our success going forward? I want you to hear this from the client's voice in the Clients Lexicon. We do a lot of other interesting introspection and other programs, reaching in the zipper, unzipping the zipper on your chest and touching your heart and soul about what is your value and your compelling story of value. This gives you an opportunity to open up the client's chest and to find out how they really feel about you and to get their lexicon into your language as well. The third timeout is all about, do you really know what it is that they value? You see, these changing, discerning, competitively optioned clients, they talk out of 2 sides of their mouth. On one side, they're saying, geez, I know now what it is that you bring to the table. I know now what your value is and what makes you different. And on the other side, they're wondering, have you been listening to me? Do you know what's really important to me? Do you know what it is that I value? And through a unique process of value questioning, validating the big picture and assessing the gaps and learning the issues and understanding the consequences and being able to express your understanding so then it aligns to your value, really takes this third time out home. And the last time out, the fourth one, is all about creating lifetime client experiences, lifetime relationships built off of memorable experiences, creating interesting approaches to stay even closer with clients going forward to do these things. That's the Relationship Timeout experience. We've had tremendous amount of success with this out of the gate. I wanted to bring it to your attention to see what you're doing to get closer, to call a timeout, to get even further closer to your most valued clients as we're attempting to do with ours. Thanks for taking the time to listen to hear a little bit more about the relationship timeout experience.